Hey, hi, hello everyone. It is Mama Smash here, and we've got a speed build for you today. A pretty quick speed build, actually. So this house is for my legacy challenge that I am doing on the channel. If you haven't checked out the first episode of that, make sure and go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video as well. But I figured since we've got the new Infants update and with the new Growing Together expansion pack, it would be great to try out a new family and see what we can get up to by checking out the new features of both of these new contents added to the game. So today I'm building the house for that legacy. Dahlia is our main sim, and so she's who we're kind of starting out with the legacy. And she's pretty outdoorsy. She really likes the colors blue and green. She does not like the color gray. So I kind of just started with those sparse details when I was going to make her house. To start out with, I figured since she's outdoorsy, maybe we could do like a cabin kind of look. Even though it's in the suburbs kind of San Sequoia, the new world that comes with Growing Together. So think like suburban cabin that you might see on a random street in the suburbs, but you could also see as a cabin in the woods. So that's what we're going for today. And I also wanted to make sure that there would be kind of room to expand as her family was growing eventually, and so there's plenty of bedrooms as well. There's downstairs, there'll end up being kind of an entryway and kitchen, dining room, and a living room, and then upstairs will be a 2 bathrooms, one ensuite with the main bedroom, and then a kind of bathroom for everybody, a child's bedroom, and then a play area that could be easily turned into another bedroom. Just got to switch out the doors. So starting out here, I also wanted to try to use some of the new things from the new pack. So that's kind of wood slat on the bottom of the house is from the new pack. And then the green on top is just to give a little bit of color and some differentiation between the colors. And so the format of the house, like the layout of it, was pretty simple. I didn't try to go, over the top with figuring out a complicated layout. I figured simple was best here, but I knew that I wanted to have a nice front porch out there that eventually, maybe once we have a few more simoleons, we can add onto. So eventually they'll probably put a railing on the front, and we'll see kind of how that makes it look. The other reason that I kind of wanted to go with like a craftsman style is because some of the new doors and windows that came in the Growing Together pack are really gorgeous and have that kind of craftsman style. So I used a lot of the windows and doors for that. Some of the doorways that will match, I hope to upgrade at some point, but for right now, those simoleons are really limiting us. So not so much. And then the wood floor is just a base game wood floor, but this kind of tile that I'm putting in what will be the kitchen / dining room is in the new pack. And it's pretty versatile too. You could use it for like a patio as well. And so then upstairs I was added that to the bathrooms as well, and was trying to figure out the best layout up there. And then just trying to have basic paint and everything. Again, we were starting with starter house funds, and I wanted to get the basis of the house, and then we can always add furniture later. So I like the idea of kind of growing into the house. And so maybe, she just moved in, she just moved to this new place. And so all of the outside and kind of infrastructure of the house is already done, just like she would have bought a house. But there's still some things that could be improved on, like adding a railing and obviously upgrading her furniture, which you will see the furniture that we actually get to add in here is really, really sparse. So I uploaded it to the gallery. It's up there under Mama Smash RR if you'd like to download it for your own play. But when I uploaded it to the gallery, it does not have any furniture in it. So you can go ahead and put whatever furniture you would like in it instead of having just random really cheap furniture that I needed so that there was some sort of ways for my sim to live in these first early days where we don't have enough simoleons to even buy anything worth entertainment or anything like that. So as you can see, I've added some of the windows and doors that were in the new pack, and as well as that new chimney. Again, these craftsman pieces are really gorgeous, so I think they fit really well with the green and brown, very earth tone, very a lot of earth tones in this build. So, and then the stairs, doing them at the angle like that really blocks off the kitchen nicely, and it doesn't take up as much space as I felt like it was taking up when I just had it straight. So, have the 90-degree angle stairs there, and then kind of a cheap railing just to make sure that there's not a railing, because even though kids I don't think can fall down the stairs, I guess that could have been added in the update, but I don't think it was. There is it gives the illusion of safety at least. So now we're going in and adding in some of the basics, make sure we've got some kitchen items, so stove and fridge and some counters. Put in a table and a couple of chairs so that they can eat. And then we'll go in and put in some doorways, both upstairs and downstairs, into kind of the living room, and then this like playroom upstairs, as well as doors so they can get into any of the other rooms. And like I said, I made sure that there were everything needed in a normal kind of base game starter home, but it is not decorated by any means. So there definitely will be some time as they can expand into the house to upgrade appliances or change out, especially when we start to have some kids in the household. We'll have to upgrade the beds or upgrade the space for more kids-friendly things. I know with the infants, there's kind of like the tummy time playmat sort of thing, and new stuffed animals and things like that, so we'll have to update that. I did give her a singular bed. It did cost a little bit more, but I actually went with a kind of air mattress looking bed. I thought that was kind of funny to the story that she's starting out in this first home and all she has is this air mattress bed. And then make sure we have a trash can outside, always important, as well as mailbox, because otherwise it's gonna put one for you at the random corner of the lot. And then I knew that I eventually would like to add the treehouse item, which you can see right now, but actual tree from that, I didn't want them to build the treehouse yet. And so I wanted to just put 2 trees that were like the trees in that object, but we don't have that asset. We don't have the actual trees. So I just kind of put 2 random trees that will take up the illusion of space until eventually we can go and add in the actual treehouse. So I'll just take out those trees and put in the treehouse object whenever we decide to do that. Added some planter boxes over on the side. She does like to garden, so I figured that would be nice for her. And then again, just going in with the few simoleons we have left to get her a couch. There's nothing in the living room for her to do on the couch. I guess she could play on her phone and sit there or read, but there's nothing other than that. There is not a laptop or anything. It's just a desk with a chair. So and then I did give a bookshelf because it's good to have at least some skill building things. So a bookshelf is good, as well as the planter boxes outside. That should hopefully be enough to kind of get her started. I really like some of the items that came with the pack, and so I look forward to adding those in as we get more simoleons and she has a job and everything to have the money to actually add those in, because I think some of them are really gorgeous. There's some like travel posters I think could be really fun gameplay wise. And eventually I'll add in a fireplace as well to go with the chimney that we have on the roof. So I think that's about it. I think one of the final things that I added in was one of the new suitcases so that she can change her outfit, but also because I realized there wasn't a dresser anywhere, and that felt like kind of a fun thing when you first move in somewhere. Sometimes all you really have is a suitcase. So I went in and added a green suitcase to go in her bedroom. I realized at this point that we did not have lights, and so I went back through, added in a few lights here and there. I had to delete a couple things, but eventually got enough light that you could see in all of the rooms. So that's gonna wrap us up for today. Let me know what you're really excited about in this new pack down in the comments, and make sure to check out that first video in this new series if you want to catch up with what Dahlia is going to be doing in this house. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Hope you have a smashing day. Bye!